Silent Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers, check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions when my rations getting low. Get down on the flow, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know what, just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this sweet too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the date before you let him roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of character, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in meth doom. Hits the sun god, bringing some light. Now watch your mood switch, hieroglyphs when writing scripts. Namaste but conquering, conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
What up, y'all? Hold on. I'm missing something. Gotta get my bucket right, because your boy looking kind of nappy right now. I ain't seen the barber in a minute. There we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's good? What's poppin'? If you guys are new to the show, it's your boy Walcott Martin, a.k.a. Modelo Martin. I'm back with the Modelo, you know. I just didn't go to the grocery store yesterday, but I went today. Got my Modelo back. Cheers, y'all. It's so delicious. So, Modelo, y'all back on the show. So I need y'all to go ahead, drop the check in the mail. Hello. Y'all getting hella free advertisement from your boy. Come on now. Anyway, of course, this intro song, that's my guy Silent Hill, J. Leo. Song is Pale Moon Devil Dance. Y'all see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen right here. That's them. So go on over to YouTube, type in Hitchhikers. That is the name of their page on YouTube. Great independent cats, putting down for local Charlotte hip hop scene. I didn't know him, Silent Hill. I call him 40. That's my guy. But Silent Hill, I've known him for a hot minute. It's kinfolk for real. It's like my brother. But y'all go support my guy. But let's get all the house cleaning, the important shit that pays the bills out the way. Y'all going over to the website www.ioftenwonder19.com. All right, that's the website. So you get all the information that you guys need to know if anything I.O.W. network related from this show. The day stream that streams on Monday and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, Daddy Cooks, R. Bops, LJ Presents, and the whole list of content we got coming out. Because we got a lot of content coming out. And of course, if you are an Apple user, going over to your Apple store, or iOS users, Going over to your Apple store, download the app. It's up, it's running. I.O.W Network app. It's popping, it's kicking, it's up. Patient, be patient, be patient. Android users, our app is coming. I just talked with Jamel yesterday when we did the day stream. It's coming. Literally, he's been emailing back and forth with Cass, the important people who make the apps to try to get it up and running. So hey, I'm telling you, be patient. It is coming. It is coming. It is coming. But now that we got all that jazzy shit out the way, hey, it's Friday. Friday, hey, it's Friday, hey. Friday, I fried some fish tonight. I had some good catfish, so fish fry Friday. But end of the week. Thank goodness, God willing, we have made it to the end of the week, y'all. Now it's the weekend, baby. Hope everybody has some good plans for the weekend. I'm not doing much for the weekend. I'll probably just be, tidying up the house. I got two little rugrats, 5 and 3-year-old, baby girls. So, I got kid shit all over the fucking house. So, this house is a fucking mess. People who got kids know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Like literally, you'll find yourself cleaning shit every day. Like literally. When you become a parent, you become a maid. Until they are, old enough to comprehend to clean up their own. I try to get them to clean up by themselves, but they 5 and 3. Their attention span is 5 to 3 minutes. For each year that they get older is a minute of attention span that I get from them. So, their attention span is, oh, toys, I'm not supposed to clean it up. I'm supposed to play with them. Let's keep fucking up the house. So, anyway, I know I'm blabbing, y'all. Y'all just don't mind me. That's what I do. Of course, we always start the show off with a laugh of the day. Stephanie, kid messes are fun. No, they are not. My little 3-year-old has found her way to being Picasso in her bedroom. So I definitely got to get that wall painted when we leave this apartment for sure. She, her and Crayola did a job on that wall for sure. It looks like the, on Saw, the little doll, they got the little little red rings around his cheeks. She kind of did a little something like that on the wall. I don't know if she was using the wall for target practice, but she, let's just say I need to take care of that before we move out. I want to get my deposit back. So, for those who don't have kids, I'm not trying to scare y'all away. I'm just letting y'all know the real. When you have kids, you become a man. Just being honest. That's just how it is. Anyway, y'all know how we get down on the I.O.W Sports Late Night Owl edition. We got to start with Laugh of the Day. Now, this here is funny, and people don't get offended. It's comparing white bands to black bands. Just schools. It's not racial. It's just facts. We all share a lot of things in common as races and ethnicities. We just do things a little bit different. That's all. So it is hilarious. I promise you that. But I saw the clip and shit was hilarious. Let's get it set up and let's have a quick little chuckle. Now that ain't funny, y'all. I don't know what is, but I actually got one that's just as funny. Since we were speaking about kids, let me get this set up. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all bear with me. All right, here it is. Since we was talking about kids and how funny they are, watch this. Hold on. my man hot. Wait, hold on. Hey, hey, that little homie was mad. He said this car was a piece of shit. That was good. So, so we got two good clips to, to get everybody rolling, get the laugh of the day in. All right, that was funny. We got the band, and then we got a little homie right there. I guess he wasn't happy with his play card. It just wasn't acting right. So he said, "You piece of shit." Sometimes it's funny when kids curse, even though you're not supposed to laugh at it. Sometimes you get taken back that they say it. I do got a potty mouth. I worked in the kitchen, but God knows how long, since I was like 18, 19 years old. And we use a lot of 4-letter words in the kitchen. And my youngest, she's 3. She she might have repeated a couple of words. I said it a couple of times. A quick story, like my dog was just being just a total asshole. Was getting into shit, running throughout the apartment, and I said, "Charlie, stop being an asshole." She goes, "Charlie, stop being an asshole." Like, it was repeated word for word. I didn't mean to laugh, but it was just so funny because it was so spontaneous. Because sometimes kids curse, and it's just hilarious. It just is. But anyway, let's get to the top play. Top play of the night. All right. We got my man, Kyrie Irving. And we'll get to that highlight of the Nets and Celtics game in just a second. But let's go ahead and take a look at Wild Card Mars' top play of the night.
Luke Cornett, the Vanderbilt product, formerly with the Knicks and the Bulls, cuts the lead to 7. Oh! Bruce Brown! A grown man's jam!
Was too good. Everyone's worried about Kyrie
Oh,
Irving.
wow.
And
Nice
then
pass, though.
Bruce, catch a body Brown. What a play, coming right up the gut. Ferocious throwdown over Luke Cornett. My goodness, get up!
Oh, my
What a
goodness.
play. Bench is up. The Nets are up by 6.
What a play. What a play right there. There you have it. Wildcard Mars' top play of the night. That man, Kyrie Irving, with the no-look dish and dropped it off to my man, Bruce Brown, with the flush over a Boston Celtic defender. He said, "Get your face, young man." Beep, beep, beep. Ain't that what y'all young folks say? When y'all dunk on somebody, y'all do the beep, beep on top of the head. I'm trying to keep up with y'all, man. I mean, I ain't no spring chicken no more, so I'm trying to keep up with y'all youngsters and y'all slang around nowadays. But that's what they do. They do the beep, beep, beep. Speaking of youngsters, those who did watch the show last night, we did pay our respects to former Kentucky basketball player Terrence Clark, who died in an accident in California, 19 years old. Was training in California to get ready for the draft. we talked about it yesterday. I'm not going to get too deep into it. I did see the footage that they did release of the actual accident. I'm not going to show it because I know the result of it. A life had perished, and I just don't. Yeah, I just don't have it in me to watch that clip again. You guys can go research it, find about it, and look for the clip on your own if it's still floating around there. I did see it. It was a horrific accident. It was, yeah. So I personally chose not to share it because it resulted in his death. It's gruesome. It's a car wreck, and he was going at a very high speed. Clipped a truck. The truck was in the left turning lane, turning left, and he just comes through the intersection. He clips the truck, but then his vehicle went straight into I think it was like a pole or something. Either way, you guys can go check it out for yourself. I saw the clip twice. I don't want to see it again. It was pretty gruesome, especially knowing the outcome. But again, Terrence Clark, rest in heaven, my brother. May your family find some peace. But moving on. Let's get to our first clip of the night. Big game matchup tonight. Big game matchup. Of course, just showed y'all the top player tonight of Kyrie Irving dropping the assist off to Bruce Brown with the huge dunk. But that was just just a piece of the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets. Huge matchup tonight. Especially with the season coming to an end. Let's see how this game went down.
No kick ball called.
Let's fix the sound.
As Langford turns it over, here's Kyrie Irving working against Marcus Smart. Nice pocket.
No call at the other end. I don't believe it was an intentional kick.
Y'all bear with your boy. Y'all know I'm about tech stupid over here. All right, let's try this again, y'all. Try this one more time.
Tatum facing up against Joe Harris.
Nothing.
Shoots over the top of him. Tatum, Brooklyn tonight as the NBA continues to open up its respective arenas. And Kyrie, a favorite.
All right, well, damn it. Let's skip that. Well, shit happens. Shit happens. I guess they didn't want me to show the clip of the damn Boston Celtics and Boston Celtics in the Brooklyn Nets. See if I can try this one more time, y'all. In the meantime, let's kind of hope that the internet world decides to work with your boy. Either way, we gonna get right, y'all. I promise. Hey, yeah. I like that music. Here we go. All right. We back on track. Y'all forgive the tech stupid operator of the show, man. It's user error. Who is this guy running this podcast? What is he doing? What is this guy doing? He's terrible. All right, here we go.
To control the tip, now back to Smart. Boston's coming
I'm worried about the Nets, y'all. I talked about it the other day.
Got a few fans in the building in Brooklyn tonight as the NBA
they're going in a bad time with injuries.
Its respective arenas. And
see, but that guy right there,
a favorite amongst the
that guy right there, Kyrie Irving,
gets the N1. No,
he's hard to guard, man. He's a problem.
And that's a great point considering the fact they've had 31 different starting lineups.
I like Jason Tatum.
Hotter than fish grease to start this game.
Oh, he said hotter than
Walker,
fish grease.
I mean, as Kyrie Irving strips Marcus Smart.
And Kyrie with another classy finish, Jeff, at the other end.
Kyrie looking for that and one.
See how much run he gets tonight. Shannon
Really?
off the
Where's
nice
the
give and go
defense?
And slams it home. Brad Stevens didn't appreciate the look of that.
Role player?
Yeah, nobody's going to
Your
appreciate that
terrific
terrible
year
defense
starts
that
with the
was.
mentality of role acceptance and doing what's asked.
Did a nice job there, coach, against Kyrie. Kept him in front. Jordan on the offensive glass.
Okay, DeAndre Jordan.
Harris on the drive.
Still got a little spring in his hops.
Still leading by 4 with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Smart, little straight line drive, got it, and one. Foul against Kyrie Irving.
So much, Brad.
Thanks.
Mark, back to you.
Pritchard with the jump shot, making it 28-21, and Harris raises up and knocks down the 3.
Hey, Brooklyn got shooters now.
Nice little
That's why
drive, but turned
I
it
said
over.
Andre
Deep
Drummond
traffic.
would have been
Brown
better
busting
for
out
them.
the other way, a 3
They got
on
too many
1
shooters.
for Brooklyn.
They
Brown
don't, you know,
finishes at the other end.
give them that second chance
Comes Mike
points,
James, just
second
recently
chance
signed by
opportunities.
Brooklyn, gets into the paint.
Wide open shot.
Out to Brown, going to try it from 3.
Where's the rotation at?
Here's Tatum. He's had all the answers at the offensive end so far. Staring down Blake Griffin and knocks in another 3, his third one.
I like Jason Tatum.
Just
He's from
signed hours
Missouri.
ago with
I'll let
Brooklyn.
my boy.
Kicks it out to Blake Griffin. And Blake drills the 3.
Oh, Blake Griffin making threes
Brooklyn
now?
up by 8. I'm going to get my travel department on that, Jeff, and find out at halftime.
It's black.
Boy, it's raining threes here. Pritchard counters with one. Pritchard,
he's played very well. Shot it very well from 3.
at 41%. Blake Griffin on the baseline with the slam.
So weird seeing him wear number 2.
Green. Tatum with a tough contested step back 3, bottom. Okay.
Is it me, but the NBA, man?
I'll take the ladder.
Look, I know it's been a lot of.
Kyrie into DeAndre Jordan. For the
DeAndre.
punch.
He's still showing he got some
Off
hops
the weak
on
side
him
pin
with his
down.
old
Here's
ass.
Tatum. ISO'd against
Can't guard. Look at him.
Jordan, and they get the turnover. Shamit was digging, comes up with the ball at the other end, and slams it home for Brooklyn. Remember, Marcus Smart is a guy that Boston missed dearly when he was out with that calf injury. Nice slam by Tatum off a great find.
That was nice execution right there to try to exploit the switching.
How do you guard him? You can't guard him. Like Kyrie is such an unguardable
Smart
guard.
with the board. Smart with a nice Euro step. Got the left-handed finish over DeAndre Jordan. Wow.
Everybody's healthy. How do they guard? Are they inspired?
Fortify.
And will finish as
What's up,
another
brother?
nice finish by DeAndre
Of course,
Jordan.
I'm a Chiefs fan. We'll talk about the
Jeff
Chiefs
Green's
later.
really had a good year.
We'll talk about our big
for
pickup.
Brooklyn. Through all their injuries, he's been very, very solid.
Marcus Smart, 3 of 11 from the field in this game. His contribution beyond the score sheet, though, as Kyrie Irving got all the way to the basket for the layup.
Rejected the high screen, got all the way to the rim.
Marcus Smart, tough bucket inside. And with respect to Smart coming back, that is in direct correlation to their defensive improvement as well.
Yeah, I will say that.
Marcus Smart going to work
since he
against
got
Kyrie,
back,
gave
it's like
him
the Boston
some
Celtics
work
for
for
the
the Bucks.
switch.
Have to screen and roll.
They should trade
and protect
Kemba
the
Walker, though.
basket.
That's my opinion. Ever since they signed him,
Pass
it's just
picked
like
up by Jeff Green.
they haven't got the most out
Education
of
and
him.
anticipation by Jeff Green. The veteran,
I don't know. I just don't think he
outstanding
fits well with
tonight.
what they
These Nets
do.
taking on the Suns.
I can't wait to watch Padres Dodgers as Tatum gets a nice bucket at the rim.
Okay.
Nice feet by Smart after the initial deflection.
There's a top player today right there.
Brown caught a cornet body underneath.
That was such a nice pass, though, by Kyrie.
Scoring for the Nets.
Went baseline
By
and
13,
the paint
Langford
was
got
wide
ripped.
open.
Kyrie was
Brown
some
did
nice
a good
defense.
job by making himself available.
Harris again. He
Uh.
checked, got it.
Can't do nothing with that.
That can contribute from day one. Obviously, a great college career,
Hey,
extremely
Timothy,
well coached by
bro,
Dana
I'm with
Altman
you.
and his staff. As
Boston is
Griffin
missing
hits,
something, and I
fade
can't
Jay.
put my finger on what
They'll
it
play
is.
against Phoenix
But
on Sunday.
you
Mike
know,
James with
I
the
gotta say
baby
that
sky hook. Peyton
I
Pritchard
think they
across
should
the midcourt
trade
line for Boston.
Kemba
Got
Walker.
into the paint, put his body on
I don't have
Griffin.
nothing against Kemba. I think
Another
he's
nice
a great
finish
guard,
at the rim for Peyton Pritchard.
but it just
Well, I
hasn't
thought
worked
the
out
third
with
quarter,
Boston.
it was
just
more
hasn't.
due to
They
Smart
gotta.
getting and creating good opportunities, and more as a good cut by Jabari
You know
Parker.
what? I think what Boston needs.
Pritchard gets it back.
They need they need a
Williams.
solid forward,
And DeAndre Jordan,
a solid
hit
power
the delete
forward,
button. Bruce Brown with the emphatic
and
finish at the other end.
He just plays the game Bruce
you
Brown
know,
does. With
kind of
pure
open
heart.
up the.
You know, he doesn't worry about the
think
ball.
they need
he just
more shooters,
competes
too.
and works and runs and cuts. As Pritchard hits another
but
three.
Boston's missing a lot, in my opinion. I'm with
Tatum
you on
quick
that,
hit
Tim.
ahead. Williams released.
They just don't
and smoked
scare
the
me
layup.
in the East.
He blew it at the other end. Boy, they can't afford to have that happen. Down now by 14 points, off of a 21
And just to think about it,
game.
Tim, they just, you know,
with 15
they had
now.
Kyrie. I would have tried to make it work. Be like, yo, Kyrie, what you need?
Williams knocks it down on the
You know,
baseline.
Because
Get back
in my
in there,
opinion,
rebound.
that's a step down
Really
from Kyrie
impressive.
Irving to Kemba
Coach, he's
Walker.
got 4
It's not
steals
Kemba's
on the
fault.
night. That speaks to his activity.
He's just not as nice as
Pritchard
Kyrie.
from way deep, bottoms it.
Steve Nash, he didn't choose to challenge that.
Tatum from deep, and he makes it a 1-point game.
Really small Jabari Parker at a small ball 5.
Boston also wasted money
Griffin
on
kicks it out to Harris from deep.
what's that boy's name? Gordon Hayward. They wasted money on him. I know the relationship with him and Brad Stevens, you know, back at Butler, but
Why
it just
you
didn't work.
asking? It results in yet another Brooklyn basket at the
And that's
other
regardless of the injury.
end. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Jason Tatum got in his bag. Whistle, foul,
Man,
counted.
Everybody
Free throw
think
coming up.
Kyrie's a cancer.
Short
But the
again.
only issue is Kyrie beats to
They gotta
the
go quickly here.
you know, beat of his
Tatum.
own drum, and they
Had it
just
knocked out of bounds.
didn't want to deal with it.
Off of Tatum
But
and Kyrie Irving
mean, come
again
on.
there.
you
And he
just
gets
don't
it
let
to Shamet,
talent like
moves it
that
quickly
out
to Harris.
the
That's
building.
the guy
Like,
that you
keep
don't
him.
want to foul.
I didn't, you know.
And a whistle
You
and a
keep
foul
Kyrie Irving.
on Landry Shamet by Fournier. Shamet is an 85%. Shamet knocks down
Andrew
both.
Shamit's a good shooter too.
Parker battling inside.
Brooklyn got the
He
squad.
misfires.
Can they stay
Tatum
healthy
now.
is the only question.
He hit the underside of the backboard, but was fouled. Wow, a wild sequence underneath.
100 times they don't stop it to wipe them down. Come on.
Oh, missing free
Tatum
throws?
misses.
You can't miss free
Although it looked
throws.
like he tried to make that one, and a quick foul by Marcus Smart. 76% on the season from the free throw line, and drills the first.
Blake Griffin. That boy got the golden ticket, huh? I don't think he's going to make a difference anyway.
Griffin makes both. Marcus Smart to inbound. They need a miracle in a huge way here.
Oh, yeah,
And
miracle,
that might
huge
be part of
way.
it.
That's part of it.
Pritchard with another 3.
Tatum always plays off, which I think
Yeah,
is
one possession
much easier
game,
to
2
to
seconds
inbound
left.
The ball.
Got to stop the
Blake
inbound.
gets it
Nope,
into Kyrie,
that's it.
fouled
Give it to
immediately.
Kyrie. Yeah, that's game right
Throw
there.
here.
That is game, set, and match. Kyrie didn't have a huge game tonight, but
Entry
you know.
pass.
Well, that should pretty much do it.
oh yeah, that's it.
Out to Fournier, and that'll do it.
So that was you know, our game of the night in the NBA. Celtics and Nets. You know, Tim dropped in the comments and you know, we kind of went back and forth. Yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie still does play for the Nets. He still is. I can't remember what injury he has that's pretty much kept him out. Not 100% sure if Spencer Dinwiddie will be back in time for the playoffs. I need to do my research on that and look that up. But yes, he's still on the Nets. And if you really look at it, you add him to the fold with the Brooklyn Nets, get him back from injury. Dinwiddie's one of those solid role players that might mess around and get you like, a triple double and like out of nowhere. He's very, very solid guard. He'll play some defense. He can run the point if need be. Dinwiddie's still on there, and good win for the Nets. Over even though the Celtics, in my opinion, aren't a team that's going to challenge for the Eastern Conference title or NBA title, but still solid team, and I think that's a still legitimate solid win. I'm with you on that, Tim. Get Dinwiddie back, get KD back healthy, get Harden back healthy. Keep Kyrie's mind under check. Well, not his mind. He's been taking a lot of personal days this year. Whatever. That's another topic for another day. But keep his mind focused on basketball and be there. Brooklyn is stacked. Your only question is if they can stay healthy. I mean, KD's missed almost 2 months, came back last week, and he's out again. Same with Harden. He actually been healthy for majority of the year. Then he caught that hamstring injury. Came back, played 4 minutes, and just hasn't been back since. He hasn't, and he just had a setback this week. So who knows what the Nets are going to look like? But fortunately for the Nets, pretty much their only competition in the East is Philly. So that tends to work out for the Nets in their favor for sure. So they're going to be all right. But there was one topic I wanted to talk about for sure, basketball wise, because Russell Westbrook got himself another triple-double today. And I'm going to propose this question out to everybody that's watching. Would y'all want Russell Westbrook on y'all team? Y'all jump in the comments and we'll kind of, have a quick little friendly little banter back and forth. But here's my take on Russell Westbrook. Great talent. Aggressive, competitive, a dog. And I love that. What I don't love is this triple-double shit. Because all this triple-double shit is stat chasing. It's stat chasing to the utmost degree with him, because he's not getting these natural triple doubles. Some of his assists is coming in garbage time. Some of his rebounds is coming in garbage time. Some of his points is coming in garbage time. I mean, he's playing on the Wizards, the Washington Wizards, a team that's going nowhere, a team that's irrelevant. Like, let's be honest. If I didn't say that Russell Westbrook had a triple-double tonight, nobody probably wouldn't even heard it. For those who are, watching the live stream or listening or tuning in, nobody would have paid attention that he got a triple-double tonight until I just mentioned it. I personally feel, and this is just me, just my opinion, Russell Westbrook is probably one of the most selfish bastards that plays the NBA. That's just my opinion. He doesn't play team basketball. In my opinion. Watching him play, I just don't care for his style of play. He's not a champion. And I see why. He's not a champion. if anybody that disagrees with me, I would like to hear from you and say why, otherwise. I don't see him winning a championship in the NBA before he retires unless he decides to get his head out of his own ass and actually become part of the team. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those players that literally cares about building his brand, the Russell Westbrook brand. And I might be reaching or not, but, this is just observing him on the basketball court. I wouldn't want him on my team. I understand his talent. Primarily about his game. I hate the fact that he shoots so much from behind the three when he's not a good three-point shooter. And not at all. Driving to the hole, driving to the lane. I'll rock with that. I prefer he take more mid-range shots. Because he has the ability to get to the paint and pull up if he really wanted to. He's a damn turnover machine like crazy. I mean, seriously, there's been times where I've seen games that Russell Westbrook is in and he will cost his team a game because of turnovers, trying to do too much. It's like he feels like if he doesn't do it, it won't get done. Like literally, that's just how I feel. Jump in these comments real quick. 37, 11, 11. Yeah. He does has 174 triple doubles. And I get that, Tim. Triple doubles is cool. But when majority of it, when some of his triple doubles is literally getting counted as in garbage time, your team's blown out, down double digits in the fourth quarter, and you just going through the motions, getting assists, getting rebounds, getting points to make sure you get your triple double. Right, cool, have that. But it don't do nothing. It don't mean nothing. You brought up. You're right. 37, 11, and 11. That's what he dropped today. 37 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Yeah, but how many people are talking about the Wizards? It's not like he's making that team better. It's not like he's making that team relevant as being a leader. And the crazy thing is, he's playing with Bradley Beal, who's another great player, and the Wizards still ain't shit. But I'm not blaming them for that. You still have a general manager that has a job to build the team. But I was just pondering on that tonight when I saw him when that the news came by on my app, on my ESPN app, that he got another triple double today. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, that's cool and all, but what about your team? I mean, he wanted to be the man in OKC. And I just thought about it. So you're in Oklahoma City. You played with James Harden, Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant, and he was the last one to go. And I'm not going to get into the rumors whether they were, friends or not between Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. But it was said that Kevin Durant wanted to get away from that. Wanted to get away from Russell. That's what was said. I'm not in their inner circle to know that, but then you go to Houston, and I'm not blaming that on Russell. Now Houston was just a hot mess. Obviously he was gone, and then James Harden is gone. So I'm not blaming them for that. Something in the water with Houston. People don't want to play there for the basketball team. People don't want to play there for the football team. Whatever's going on in Houston, I ain't trying to go. I ain't trying to go find out. Whatever the problem is in Houston, I don't want to know. But when the superstars don't want to go there, then I'm gonna keep my black ass in North Carolina then, because obviously I don't want nothing to do with Houston, and it can't be the women because I see some fine Houston women, so I don't know what the issue is in Houston. It ain't the women, so I just can't rock with Russell Westbrook, and it's just I don't know. Everybody has that player in the NBA that, you know, you acknowledge his talent, you acknowledge how great he is. But I just don't like the turnovers. I just don't like the shot selection that he takes sometimes. Like, stop shooting for the three, Russell. You are not Steph. Hell, you're not even JJ Redick. You know? Hell, you're not even Joe Harris. I mean, you know, I can literally list off a million guys I would rather take the last shot from behind three before I get to Russell Westbrook. His shot selection drives me crazy. His turnovers drive me crazy. You know, sometimes the antics is too much. You know, with the dramatics on the court, and it irks me. It just does. It bothers me. And, you know, collect all these triple doubles you want. You know, I see through it. I just do. I just don't rock with it. But let's move on, because I'm gonna go back to the comments. Where's my guy at? Fortified, who's watching on Twitch. He says, "Man, I'm loving Mahomes right now. So much power for that team." Yes. So speaking of Mahomes. And of course, you see the hat, a water hat for a reason. Of course, you know, I am a Chiefs fan, but, you know, I got to do my civic duty as a podcaster and talk about, you know, the biggest news that happened, dog. You know, so in a trade a week before we get to the NFL draft, the Kansas City Chiefs put off a trade today. He is a character. And yeah, tell you, you're talking about Russell Westbrook. He is a character. You know, he's not causing trouble off the court, which is cool. And as you know, as long as he keeps it that way, cool. But it's just the antics, shot selection, and just if you're gonna get the triple double, like, you know, get this triple double before the third quarter, before the game's out of reach. You know, keep your team in the game. Make sure your team is in contention to win the game. You know, more times than not. But Kansas City Chiefs made a huge splash in the trade world. Let's take a look from our folks at ESPN.
NFL Live is less than a week away from the start of the 2021 NFL Draft. A pair of AFC contenders made a major trade that has shaken up the back end of the first round. And who better to discuss this trade with than the man who broke the story himself? Good afternoon to you, Adam Schefter. What can you tell us about the AFC blockbuster?
Well, happy birthday to you, Field. And on your birthday, the Ravens and Chiefs completed a very significant deal that impacts Thursday night and the future of both franchises. The Baltimore Ravens trade Orlando Brown to Kansas City, along with a second-round pick this year and a sixth-round pick next year. And you see what the Ravens get back: 4 picks in return for Orlando Brown, which now means that the Baltimore Ravens will be picking twice on Thursday night, number 27 and number 31. They do have an added hole now along the offensive line, but as ESPN Baltimore reporter Jamison Hensley pointed out, they are likely to sign Alejandro Villanueva, the free agent offensive tackle formerly of the division rival Pittsburgh Steelers, some point after the draft when the free agents no longer count against the compensatory draft pick formula. And so the Ravens come away with the extra picks. They will have a hole to address here. Kansas City shores up its offensive line. You remember during the offseason, cutting Mitchell Schwartz, cutting Eric Fisher. Moving on, they now have somebody to help protect Patrick Mahomes' blind side in Orlando Brown. The Ravens get the picks, and these two sides have been going back and forth for a couple of days before they finally settled in on the formula that they agreed upon late this afternoon, Field.
You don't often.
Booyah! So for all my Chiefs fans, I am excited for this. So let's look at this from the Chiefs perspective, first and foremost. The Chiefs are going to pick at 31 in this year's draft. In my opinion, and you know, in some of the opinions I've seen, you weren't going to get an offensive tackle comparable to Orlando Brown at the end of the first round at 31. You just weren't. Could you possibly get a starter in possibly at 31? You know, the Chiefs picked 32 last year in the first round. Clyde Edwards-Helaire turned out to be their starting running back, but he's at he's a position player. But when it comes to getting an offensive lineman, you're not going to get the cream of the crop when it gets to the 31st, 32nd picks. You're just not. Because, you know, most teams understand this. Let's be honest. Quarterback's your number one need. You got to protect them. And then you got to get after your opposing team's quarterback. So it's usually in that order that an NFL builds their team. Get your quarterback, protect your quarterback, make sure you get after the opposing team's quarterback. That's pretty much the starting formula. You know what I'm saying? For most franchises in the NFL. So from the Chiefs' perspective, they weren't going to get an elite tackle at pick 31. And you get back Orlando Brown Jr. He's 24. You know, I saw a stat. He has played, you know, for the last 3 years. So he's been in the league for 3 years. And 1,343 pass blocking snaps over the last 3 years. He has only allowed 6 sacks. That's elite numbers right there. Look at how the Chiefs run their offense. They're pass first, pass again, and then we're going to pass again. And then just, if we need to, run. You know, run is literally at the bottom of what they want to do on offense. It's pass some more, and then I guess we'll just run. So when you got a guy that has faced, you know, 1,343 pass blocking snaps over the last 3 years and only gave up 6 sacks, you know, that helps. I mean, just look at what the Chiefs have been doing this year. So you get your ass kicked in the Super Bowl. Of course, we knew that both of your starting tackles weren't there because of injuries. Your starting right guard had already opted out to help with, you know, medical research in Canada for COVID. So you're already working with a patched up offensive line in that Super Bowl. We saw the result. I wish I could erase the images out of my head. It was the worst night for me as a fan. But so they address the issue up front. Free agency starts. They get the best left guard in the NFL, Joe Twin, signed. 5-year, $80 million deal. Big change. But guess what? When you put $500 million in your quarterback's bank account over the next 12 years, you damn sure better make sure you protect it. You just do. Their next move, they bring Kyle Long out of retirement, formerly of the Chicago Bears, who was a first-round draft pick, played about 8-9 years in the league, stepped away because of retirement due to injuries. So he stepped back this past year, didn't play. You know, I'm hoping that they use him as a reserve. You get Austin Blythe, a center who had started all the games last year for the Los Angeles Rams, and they are a run first team. Even though the Chiefs don't run, you just need a center to beat it that can block and solidify it. So you bring him in. You got two people coming back that opted out because of COVID last year. Lucas Niang, a big boy. Oh, he's big. He played at TCU. The Chiefs picked him up in the draft last year in the 3rd round. He's coming back. So you finally get to see what he does. And more than likely, they'll put him on the right side at right tackle. Again, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, who was the Canadian guy who was a doctor that opted out because of COVID. He wanted to do the research and help, did his part. He's back. But what everybody's seeing is the Chiefs saw a problem, knew they needed to fix it. They went, and first thing they did in free agency in the offseason this year is fix the problem. That's great GM work from Brett Veach. It is. You protect your investment. Now, the only issue I got with Orlando Brown is he's going into his last year of his rookie deal. So the Chiefs are going to have to find a way to pay him. They got Tyrann Mathieu that's coming up for an extension. He's coming to the end of his 3-year deal. Other than that, most of your cats are signed up. Your core is signed up. That's great GM work. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to protect the investment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're right, Tim. I like Casey too. But they're going to bounce back because most the great franchises that want to sustain longevity of success recognizes the problem, addresses the problem, and they go on from there. The Chiefs got younger offensive line. You got 24-year-old Orlando Brown, and he's been in the league 3 years, and he's been to 2 Pro Bowls already. You can't beat that. You got a $500 million guy playing quarterback. If you don't protect it, you pretty much taking $500 million and you're setting it on fire. You're wasting it. You're blowing it. So kudos to my Chiefs. Kudos to my Chiefs. Kudos to Brett Veach in the front office. Getting shit done. That's what a GM's supposed to do, is to build the best team. And that brings me to another point. I hate when people say, oh, super team that, super team this. Why do people get mad? That a general manager does their job. The general manager's job is to put the best team on the football field, or the baseball diamond, or the basketball court, or the soccer pitch, or the ice rink. The general manager's job is to field the best available team, period. I don't get mad when quote-unquote super teams get together. All that means is that general manager did his job. If that general manager doesn't explore the options of finding the best available players for the team, he gets fired. I'm different, I guess. I guess. Whatever. But that whole super team mumbo jumbo, why they did? The general manager did his job. Kudos. That's what they're supposed to do. Let's look at this trade on the Baltimore side. So you get 2 number ones now. So you got the 27th pick and the 31st pick. Look, I was doing my research before I got on the show. It looks like the Ravens are having a little bit cap issues. They weren't going to be able to pay Orlando Brown. But he also requested the trade back in February. He wanted out. Their left tackle, Stanley, had went out with an injury, missed the rest of the year. I think it was week 4 or 5 or something like that. He was out for the rest of the year. Orlando Brown was playing right tackle for the Ravens. They moved him over to left because he played at Oklahoma on the left side. So it was an easy transition. Moving to the left, his numbers got better on the left, and they pretty much feel like, you know, Stanley's coming back. You know, we can't do nothing for you. You know, that's just it's like that sometimes. It's casualties of the game. It's football's a business. NFL is a business. NBA is a business. MLB's a business. It's still ran by a business. They weren't going to be able to afford Orlando Brown. He's coming up on the last year's rookie deal. And especially you move him to left tackle, who gets paid more? Left tackles or right tackle? More than likely, left tackles, because most QBs are right-handed. It's their blind side. They can't see back there. You know, a left tackle was so important because you don't. And all my football fans that watch this show, y'all know what's up. That left tackle leaves your quarterback hanging. You better hope your head don't get knocked the fuck out. That's what happens. But the Ravens get 4 picks back from the Chiefs. They got the first, third rounder, 4th rounder, and then in next year's draft, I'm thinking of a 4th. I can't remember, but I know they got a draft next year. A pick for the Chiefs in the draft next year. So they got 4 picks, 3 this year, and 1 next year. I mean, especially when you are a team that's having cap issue, the best way to build your team is through the draft. I mean, look at you know, Baltimore has a relatively good drafting history. You know, Ozzie Newsome isn't the general manager anymore, but he still advises in the front office. And so, you know, that's always a good ear to help you around this time of year. Draft is coming up. Draft is up Thursday. Matter of fact, Thursday. And, you know, it's funny because I get excited for the draft because it gives you a chance to see how your team's going to improve. Hey, stay tuned with the whole I.O.W, you know, sports show. We're going to start revving up draft coverage starting Monday. Kind of go over some prospects and, you know, see how this draft is going to shake out. For sure, that's for sure. But look, I think both teams won. Both teams, the Ravens and the Chiefs won. But I'm not going to lie. I was shocked that the Ravens pulled the trigger on this trade and traded in conference against a team that's in the way of them getting to the Super Bowl. I mean, since Mahomes and Jackson have both been in the league, you know, the Chiefs been in the way of the Ravens. Kind of got their number right now. So I was actually kind of surprised that the Ravens, you know, made that trade with the Chiefs. But then again, if you're cap strapped and you can't be able to hold them, which, you know, I think kind of the trade pool was pretty small because most teams had to realize that they're going to have to pay Orlando Brown. And I'm assuming, which I don't like to do, the Chiefs are well aware of that and had no issue with it because, look, Orlando Brown is going to have to get paid. He's just going to have to. But guess what? When you got $500 million in the golden arm, you better go find a way to get him protected. That's just how it works. Because if you don't, burn that $500 million going right down the drain. That's just what it is. But hey, y'all, it's that time of the hour, time of the show that I bid you guys all to do. Of course, we're going to take you guys out on another track. from that guy, 40 Water, aka Simon Hill. Rolling on the bottom of the screen right now. Hey, but look, y'all know how we do. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Go spend some time with friends or family. You know, still be COVID safe, y'all. COVID's still a real thing. We don't need nobody getting sick. But hey, God willing, I will see y'all Monday. We will chop up some more sports talk. Get more in depth with the draft coming up, and then of course, you know, you'll see myself, Detroit Mail, on the day stream, and then you'll see me later on the night, God willing. But hey, everybody, y'all go have a fantastic weekend, and then y'all go enjoy yourself. Most importantly, y'all go love somebody, go hug somebody. Peace.
Solid Hill TDS. Hitchhikers. Let's go. Yo. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blunt roll, let it go. Release to the beast, about to take control, overload. Burn another shrub to keep my mind sedated, elevated, felt elated from withdrawal but never faded. Alcohol pumping out my system in need of patience. Point blank and do it in reverse until the points taken. Put it in work to muscles jerk and my joints aching. Numbers don't lie, but I think these niggas point shaving. I am on another high. You can only taste the fragrance floating on the stroke. Bodies below twisted, agitated. Hand me another grain. Watch me break down and light this bitch. Explosive tendencies. Watch me spark and ignite this shit. Put the game in a chokehold with a tight grip. Niggas incite and shit. Hoes peeping, they bite your lips. Cold hearted bastard, give a hot bitch an icy kiss. Take a buzz to another level and heighten it. My karma is Dalai Lama, the smoke for enlightenment. Nigga drag me to hell with all the hounds and Leviathan things. Reach for a pack of guards, cause I'm about to smoke a quick. Pussy popping and percolate, I just want the smoke circulate. Losers will spectate and the haters will speculate, but I'm too busy taking all this vapor straight to the face. Damn. Shit. Man, shit pretty good. Hey, man, you got a light. Fuck that. How much shit. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood go roll, let it go. Release to the beat, about to take control. Pick and roll with the bowl, whoa, watch the smoke unload. Let my soul sink into the flow, feel the flames below, ready to go. Light another pack, watch the blood go roll, let it go. Release to the beast, about to take control.